What's going on, guys? It's G3 Beast here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about aim assist and ways to improve your aim after the 7.4 update. So, there's an aim assist controversy going around in the Fortnite community right now, dividing us in half. One half wanting aim assist in the game, and one half not wanting aim assist in the game. So this all started from a clip from NRG's 8, where he got degged multiple times. It was pretty bad. The aim assist was locking on to him like it's supposed to do, but he was ADS spamming basically. So he started the conversation about not wanting aim assist, and then another clip came out where people were ADS spamming through smoke and stink bombs, and they were hitting like every shot. So that was also a huge part of people not wanting aim assist in the game. Now, in my opinion, I think aim assist is needed in the game for us console players, but ADS spamming is a little bit much. You know, going through it like every day as a console player, people are like lasers sometimes. But you know, you get used to it. You know, so this is gonna hurt a lot of people, because in the 7.4 update they announced that they're gonna be nerfing aim assist, but like not aim assist in a whole, just the ADS spamming. So they're gonna be adding a cooldown time to that, and this is gonna hurt a lot of console players, because a majority of the console players do use this. I don't use it too often, but I have used it before. I just never got used to spamming it. But this is going to hurt pro players such as Ghost Aiden, which is going to be crazy to think, because we don't have a lot of pro players in these tournaments already. So I'm pretty sure it was only 2 people in the Winter Royale that were on console. So to have 2 people with ADS spamming, I'm not sure how many we can get without ADS spamming. So that's going to be weird to think about. But if you do use ADS spamming and you're here on my video, I'm going to talk about ways to improve your aim after this update. So my first way is to just play the game normally, you know. This ninja quote from a while ago, when he was actually popular, like the most popular Fortnite player in the world, he said, the only way you're going to improve your game is by playing aggressive. You land tilted every game. It's not about winning, it's about improving, so you can actually get those wins and win your fights and win your 50-50s and win your 1v1s. It's to get to that point where you can do that. So you just play the game normally, like you normally would, but without ADS spamming. That's just a major way for improvement. But if you don't want to go in, ruin your KD, all that, here's some other ways to get your aim better. So my second way is a scuff controller. Now I know a lot of you guys don't want to drop $200 on a scuff. I haven't myself yet, but I've been thinking about it. Now, what it does is they do add the buttons on the back. That's good for editing. But we're talking about aiming here. There's options where you can make your thumbsticks bigger to make more room for like movement, and it helps better with control. So scuffs are really, I've watched some reviews, they're really like improving to your game. So if you do have the money to buy one, I do suggest it, but maybe you shouldn't be getting it from me, who doesn't even have one himself. So maybe you should go watch those reviews first. Now I'll link one I did watch that was a pretty good review for it. He said he was not sponsored by them, which is also a good sign. So if you do want to watch one of those, I'll link it in the description. So now, alternative to that is what I have. I have control freaks. Now, control freaks are basically the taller thumbsticks. You put them on your thumbsticks. I got mine for $14 off Amazon. It's really a big difference between $200 and $14. You know, so I did buy the Galaxy ones. That's the one I bought. It was suggested to me by some of my friends on PlayStation, like Ellen and Matthew. They both have it. Those are the 2 I'm playing with right now in the gameplay in the back. So they did suggest that to me. It did improve my aim a lot. Like, I was not getting better at all. Like, I felt like I reached my peak, and then I bought my control freaks and my aim improved. I was getting more kills. I don't know what it was. I think just players were getting better. but I was not. My KD was worse in season 7 than it was in season 6, which didn't make sense to me. But it still is right now because I still got time to improve. You know, like I dropped the first half of the season off being trash and messing around and getting like a kill a game, and it was not good. I want to be getting at least 2 kills a game in a season. Like, I probably won't ever get my regular KD up to that just because of my early days of Fortnite. Right now my KD is 1.4. So yeah, I probably won't ever get it up to 2. Maybe I will. I have like 10,000 matches played, so it's kind of hard to get my KD up. But that's besides the point. Yeah, control freaks, I do suggest them. Coming from a person who does actually have them this time, I'm pretty, trustworthy of it. I'm not sponsored by them. I have like 14 subs, 19 subs, something like that right now. And so you guys can trust me more than like a sponsor of them, because they're probably just going to be saying good things about it. But I haven't tried the other control freaks. It's all about preference. Now it kind of sucks that you do have to buy the type first, but I really like what I have right now. I haven't tried the other types. So what I do have right now is Galaxy, just to let you guys know. If you guys do want to buy it, I do suggest Galaxy, but I haven't tried the others. So if you do like the texture of those, like just looking at the picture, you guys can buy those if you want. So now onto my third method, is those edit aim courses. So most of them are more focused on editing and building in your 90s and stuff, but there are some that also have their aiming parts to it. So there's 2 that I've been using. One is like an aim, build, edit course, all of that at the same time. So it has like sections, and you can choose which section you want to go to. And it's not like you don't have to go through everything. You don't have to go through shotguns to get to AR. You don't have to go through an AR to get to shotgun. You can just walk to the shotgun and do that if you think your AR aim is already good. So that's what I really like about that. You can also work on building it and editing. So there's sniper aim, SMG aim, shotgun aim, AR aim. It's really an all-around course. I'll put the code in the description. So my second course that I use is an edit aim course. It's kind of like the Mongrel course. You have to do it in order, which kind of sucks, but I really like it. Because the aim and the edit are separate, which really helps more focus on it, which I really like. So if you guys want to do some of those, you can look some up on Fortnite Tracker. They have a new section for creative, and you can just look up all the codes and all that, and it's pretty good. I've been having, I love improving my game, and all these ways help me improve my game. So yeah, that's the third method. Yeah, on to the fourth. So my last tip, the fourth tip, is all about, it's kind of the same as the creative course tip and the practice in real game tip, but it's practice on your friends in creative and playground mode. Have them move around for you, or just do a long range battle, snipers only. Snipers won't really change with the ADS spamming, it's just to help improve your aim overall. Now, if we're also talking shotguns, because that's also a big part of aiming, because that's probably what I'm worst at. But to improve your aim with that, it's probably going to be lowering your sensitivity. Now, I actually didn't want to do it, because I did do it originally, and I was like, oh dude, I can't edit fast because it's still my normal speed, but with the building sensitivity, because before a couple updates ago, it was just your normal sensitivity without the building multiplier. But now since there was one update that changed it to where editing goes with your building sensitivity, so it's a lot easier to edit and build faster. So if you're still on your old sensitivity that was really fast for building and stuff, you can change it to something slower, and you can hit more shotgun shots. Now, also with shotguns, it's good to practice by hitting trees, like the circles, because you know you're gonna be having a moving target like that in game. Now, one thing that really helped me, it was a while ago. It was this video by this dude named Triple. He's on Xbox. I was just like trying to improve aim desperately with my shotguns, and this video really helped me. I used his sensitivity. It was like 9 and 7. That could have been a main reason, but maybe not. He did have some tips, but other than the sensitivity. But one part of the sensitivity was always have your Y lower than your X. Now nowadays you could have it the same just for editing speeds wise, you know, because the building multiplier, it will go up, you know. So if you're trying to do quick edits, like the editing courses, like where you edit a floor and then a triangle, and then you have to look down fast to edit the floor and then edit a wall to get through that, you know. But I like to keep mine lower because I don't think there's ever gonna be a point in an actual game where I'm gonna have to do something like that. So that's why I keep mine Y lower than my X. That really helped me with shotgun aim. So if you guys want to do that, that really helps. So right now I just have it one lower. It's 70 and 60, and then my building sense is 1.7. So there was one point in time where I was Ellen's a god. He is aimbot. If you want to ever ask for aiming tips, you should probably ask him over me. But he doesn't miss at all. Maybe some shotgun shots, because you do miss a lot on console. But that dude, I was like, this was before I had my control freaks. He's the reason I bought my control freaks. He's the reason I changed my sensitivity to lower than 9 and 7. Because I was used to that. I was like, I don't want to change that down to lower. But when I did, it was a huge improvement once I got used to it. So if you're scared to get used to something in Fortnite, just know in the future it's going to make your improvement a lot better. Like, you're going to improve so much. Instead of just staying the same, staying decent. You want to improve to the next level. You want to go pro. You need to make the change that you need to make. Like a while ago, when everybody used Combat Pro, it was the first day Builder Pro came out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to switch to it. I switched to it. It was like tough. I kept dying to fall damage and stuff. And this dude made fun of me for it. And I got a nickname, Mr. Fall Damage. So that's. Nobody really calls me it anymore, but maybe it'll come back up because of this video. But hopefully not. But yeah. But once you get used to something, the improvement's huge. Like, I was probably the best Fortnite player in my grade for a while. Maybe a couple people were ahead of me for sure. But like, besides that, there was one dude named Tang. He was really good. I'm not gonna lie, I was never better than him. But then, like, I reached that point where I, like, peaked. And I just never got better. And that's when right now I'm getting better. I changed most of my stuff up. Like, it's all about getting used to change. That's what successful people do. Successful people have to get used to change. If you're unsuccessful, you're not going to want to change stuff. It's, like, all about, like, marketing and stuff, you know. There's going to be a change in stocks or something. I don't know. I don't really listen to that stuff. But, you know, there's going to be a change in, like, Bitcoin level. And you got to get used to that. You got to know that there's going to be a change at some point. And you got to get used to that change to be successful. And that's one of my main tips. Because if I never switched to Builder Pro on that first day, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Being decent at the game, you know. Getting better at the whole time. Like, every day, you're improving if you make a change to improve yourself. Now, don't make a change if you think it's going to be stupid. Like, don't put your sensitivity too low or too high. You got to make sure it's right for you. If your friends are using it, that's always a good sign. If you see your favorite YouTuber using it and he's, like, really good at the game, that's also a good sign. So, you just gotta get used to change, and that's my last and final that's my fourth and final tip. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you next time. Stick around for the gameplay. It was a pretty good win. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.
I can't get out of ultimate team. I'm stuck. Ooh, yeah, bro, this team is cheap, yo. 61 overall. This is crazy.
Nah, I don't got any. Hold up, let me check in a second.
Yeah. Hold up, I'm opening my first
yeah, I got
pack.
rockets. There you go. Popping this big.
Lucas, why'd you pop the big pot?
See, you got a slurp.
Wait, invite me again.
You got a slurp.